Hi and welcome to my Playhouse. And today's video is sponsored by Blue Yeti. I think that's how you say it. I reached out to Blue Yeti and asked if I could review the power station here that we're gonna have a look at. I have gotten a complaint that I was doing too many promoted videos, and I looked into it, and the last 6 months I had done 3. So I didn't think that was too much. But I do say no thank you to a lot. Just this week I have said no to an electric skateboard. I thought that was too dangerous for me. I'm getting old. And a electric vacuum cleaner handheld. I didn't think that was interesting. I have a robot, it works fine. So today we're gonna have a look at this power station, which should be quite a bit better than the one I have already reviewed. And that is why I thought this would be very interesting. I would also like to say a very big thanks to 𝐁𝐥𝐿𝐵 over at 𝐁𝐥𝐿𝐵 Portugal, who helped me get in touch with Blue Yeti. So yeah, let's I need the unboxing knife. So we're gonna be using the trusty cheese knife. Someone asked me why I was using this one. It's because it's an awful poking weapon, so I thought it would be very friendly knife to do unboxings. The power stations come with the power station and solar panels. I think we'll put the solar panels over there and then do the unboxing of the power station first. Yeah, today is a good day to test this. Solar panel and batteries. We are breaking another record on power prices here today. Between 7 and 8 o'clock tonight, the power price of 1 kilowatt hour will be 8.88 øre, and that comes to about $1.19, which is rather expensive for power. So this is very good timing. And this is a box in a box, so we get another box and we get the model number here. So this is the EB70, and this one is the 220 to 240 volt version. And it is ever so slightly heavy. So a nice box in the box. I have no idea what color this is. The box is blue, so it might be blue. And it has some stuff on the side. Family, office, travel, camping, business, medical, disaster, school. Okay. Blue Yeti. That's where we open it. Very nice box. It's almost a problem with these very nice boxes because they're almost too good to throw out when you're using the product. So let's see, there is a envelope here. Oh, as this is a sponsored video, there will be links in the description to where to get this. There is a certificate. Thank you. Keep power station out of sunlight. I hope that doesn't count the solar panels. And then there is a Blue Yeti warranty stuff. There is a user manual that we will conveniently put over there. Then we have a box. I am guessing cables and stuff. Oh yeah, it comes with this very beefy power supply. That's a beast. Yeah, 25.2 volts, 8 amps. So you can of course charge it from wall power, which might just make good sense right now as the record high power prices that we are seeing here today. If you could charge up some power earlier in the day when the power is cheaper and then use it for those hours when it's very expensive, you might save a little bit there. Oh, we have a Blue Yeti cable management thingy here. Nice. We have a cigarette lighter attachment, so you can charge it from your vehicle or something else that gives out cigarette 12-volt power. Then we have the power for the power brick, and then we have solar power hookup cables here. MC4 connectors to the connector that goes on to the Blue Yeti. So, cool. So now we have very well, oh, it might not be blue. I think it might be black. Oh, maybe it's too early to say, but yeah, it looks like that in the box if you're curious. But oh yeah, I got a gray Yeti. Okay, so here it is. I'm sure there must be some power on it from the factory. The flashlight is working. That's probably blinding you. And it comes with 80% power. Very nice blue display. Shows us that the flashlight uses 1 watt. Thank you. Oh. Blinking and off. And 0 watts. Beside the flashlight here, there is the input port for where we can connect our, well, that will be the solar panels and the wall power and the car and whatever can supply from 12 to 28 volts, 200 watts is maximum. And that corresponds very well with the solar panels that we're going to be unboxing in just a little bit. Then we have a DC power output, and we have 2 USB-C connections here, and they can deliver 100 watts. Let's power that on, and the display comes on again. Okay, so now it comes on. 2 USB-C connections, then there's 2 older USB connections. What could we call those? USB regular? But they are 5 volts, 3 amps, which is more than I normally see. The normal thing is about 5 volt, 2 amps. So more amps out that way than we are used to. And then we have 12 volt output ports, 2 of them, and that's 10 amps. And I would expect that this one is about the same. So the cigarette lighter output port here, so you can power a portable refrigerator or something. Then we have AC output 220 to 240 volt, up to 1000 watts, but it can peak more than that. 1000 watt is kind of continuous. So that is definitely where this Blue Yeti is better than what I've seen before, because the other unit that I have reviewed was about half that. So this is more powerful in that regard. On the side, I think there's room for a fan here. On the back, we get the specs. There we can see it. It's the EB70 battery capacity, 716 watt hours. And the battery voltage inside is 22.4 volt DC, 32 amp hours. So yeah, and it tells us the input, and there's the outputs over there and some other good stuff. Awesome. Oh yeah, and then there is this wireless charger, output 15 watts on the top. I think we can test that. Let's see, I have a phone here. So nothing happened right away. Let's try and turn this on. Charging. Cool. That works. It's using 4 watts. 5, 6. It's going up. 8 watts. It's charging the phone. It's fine. So the Blue Yeti, or Blue Yeti, I don't know how they pronounce that. Blue, T-T-I. I've heard it as Blue Yeti and Blue Yeti. I'm a bit iffy about how that is pronounced, but you know what I mean. It's a nice device. It's, let's get some lights on there again. I wouldn't bring it along if I was going backpacking and had to carry it, But as soon as you have some kind of a vehicle that you can put it on, even a bicycle with a bicycle trailer, this would be very nice. I'm gonna play around with it and see if we can power some stuff. I dream about using it for some servers, and so that will be very interesting. I think we should go ahead and check out the solar panels now. Cheese knife. It's a big box. Here they are. Solar panels are a little bit more fragile than power stations. So and the specs are on the back of the solar panels. These are the PV200 and 200 watts monocrystalline, I'm guessing. They're supposed to be about 20.5 volts, 9.7 amps, open circuit 26 volts, and 10 amps short circuit. Yeah, pretty good operating range. You could get into trouble with the plus 65 degrees, as black solar panels heat up rather nicely, so they could get warm. So here are the panels. They're big. They're very big. Oh, they look awesome. Really nice material here. Oh, look at this. That looks very cool. Let me just zoom in on that. Look at the patterns on the fabric here. That's cool. There's like a bag here that kind of makes it, I don't know if this is waterproof, but it's probably a bit splash proof. So we get some cables in here. We have and we have the specs again from the back of the box. So the details, it's actually pretty nice details that the specs are in here, hidden away with the cables. Some very nice beefy cables also. So these combined with the cables on the Bluetti EB70, I would estimate 3 meters, close to 3 meters, and then another meter on the other one. These are heavy as well. The box said 9 kilograms, and I believe it. It's a good weight on these solar panels, so to bring those along on a hike, you need some kind of a vehicle to have these along. They are beefy, but 200 watts on a camping trip is also quite a lot. Let's open sesame. Wow. These are big. Yeah, we need to test those outside for sure. Here they are in the living room. I don't know how long these are, but 2.5 meters? That's quite a bit of area there. Cool. I found something really cool on the back. I'm gonna show you that. So on the back here, it has these legs that you can extend so that you can angle your solar panels. And there's like a little button system here, so you can place it in different angles, and this moves in and out depending on the angle. This is the 45 degrees button, and then there's plus minus 5 degrees, so you can, I don't know if this might be 40 and this might be 50 or opposite, and then there is the carrying button down here. So I thought that was a really nice feature. I must admit that the branding and the logo and this awesome material here is also just a really nice feature. This just shines quality. I did also find that there was a manual and there was some certificate warranty card here, 2 years of warranty. So, but I did find that there was some nice information in the manual here. For example, it says that the weight is 7.3 kilograms, so
it is pretty heavy, and it also says that it's 2.265 meters wide, and I'm guessing that is when it's folded out. So the 2.5 meters that I estimated was 20 centimeters too much. But yeah, there's good information here. Some more stuff in different languages. Awesome. Actually, I want to try and charge the power station here with the solar panels. So I've moved them out here in the garden. I had them over here, but I couldn't find anywhere wide enough for the solar panels to get full sun. So yeah, the sun is shining very nicely. So let's see if we can hook this up. I'm gonna hide the power station on the back of the solar panel so that it's kind of in the shade, so that it doesn't get full sun. There was something in the manual about that, right? So back here, and over here is the power output. Let's see if we can get the cables here. MC4 connector here for solar power. And here is the cable that came with the power station, which also has MP4 connections, and then it has the connector for the power station on the other end. I'm quite interested in if you can get these apart again, because they can be really difficult to take apart when you connect them. But it's easy, they don't go the wrong way, so you can go like this. Okay, that is doable. The solar panels I have on my roof, you need a piece of pliers or a special tool to release them again. So how long is this cable? So there is the end of it, and I have it stretched out, and the solar panels are over there. I think this might actually be around 5 meters. Somewhere between 4 and 5 meters is my best estimate. We need to hook this up while we still have some power to play with, because it's getting late in the day, and it realizes that there's something hooked up, and it starts up, and we see 100 watts coming in right away. 142 watts. So that is very nice. 142 watts. Awesome. Suddenly it started charging from 60% up to 100%. So I'm gonna let this charge for a little bit. I think it's very good with some free power. I started this video yesterday, and I told you that there was record high power prices. Well, that record is getting beaten already again this evening. So this is the high price for tonight. 9 Danish kroners and 39 øre. Hey, what is 9.39 Danish kroners in US dollars?
9 kroner and 39 øre is $1 and 26 cents.
Yeah, that's bloody expensive. I think that would be nicer on this unit would be if they told you a more precise state of charge. Like this, somewhere between 60 and 100% charged. It's kind of a big spectrum, so I have no idea if the charging of this, the remaining time, with 138 watts, is that going to take 1 hour or 5 hours? It's probably not going to take 5 hours. So 1 hour or 2 hours, that would have been, if it had like a percentage that it was like 74% charged. I could kind of do some calculation and add up. Okay, then we need this and that amount of charging to be done. That would have been nice. The wattage coming in and the wattage going out is as it should be. Oh, now the panels are in shade because the sun has gone down on the other side of my house. I could go and put the solar panels out the windows on the other side, but yeah, maybe just charge a bit more tomorrow, but let's see where we ended up. It's still charging. We are getting 6 watts coming in. It's still charging from 60 to 100%. So that would be where it would be very handy to know where exactly it's at, So now I can't really tell you that it have charged any because it hasn't moved. I would think that it has moved. It has gotten about an hour of sunshine here. At least 100 watt hours must have gone into it, but it's hard to say because it's where it was.
So right now the time is 19:26, and at the moment we have these record high prices of 9.39. You can almost hear the refrigerator draining my account. So we have the Blue Yeti here. Refrigerator, and on the bottom there is the freezer as well. So it's a rather big unit. I tried this on the no-name power station a bit ago, so we're gonna try this on the Blue Yeti and see if we get more lucky here. I have been measuring power on this refrigerator since I got it some 8-ish years ago, and I came to the conclusion in the last video that it had used 313 kilowatt hours a year. So let's put that in there. We haven't turned it on yet, so I'm gonna open it up. So it should heat up a little bit so that it will actually do something when we turn it on. Okay, I have had the refrigerator slash freezer off for about half an hour, so I want to start it up now and see what happens. It is powered. Still didn't start. So let's see if the refrigerator has cooled enough. Yes! Oh, overload. Okay, third time is the charm, it actually did it. And I can see how much power my refrigerator pulls, about 100 watts. But it did have great difficulty starting up, I must admit. And the sun is shining. Oh, it's up there. It's gonna hit down behind the house in a few hours. But I'm hoping to get these charged up today. Let's see, it's working on it. You can hear it. Let's see what it's doing. Oh, now it's only charging the last 80% thing. So yeah, it's doing good. I have something that I want to test on this. Something that my no-name power station was not able to run. So I'm gonna get that. So here is the thing that I want to test. It's my tiles cutter. I did a pool project here not that long ago and wanted to run this off the power station, and the no-name power station wasn't able to run it. It might be some security stuff with this thing, which is a weirdo. Test before use. But yeah, here it goes. So, will it run? Oh, we need to turn power on. That's a good idea. Now we can see how much wattage it draws. Oh. 185 watts. That wasn't too bad at all. 100, yeah, just about there. So far, the two things that the no-name power station wasn't able to run, this Blue Yeti has been able to run, so that is awesome. And this tiling cutter is a 600 watt one. This is if it's under load. If you're cutting a tile and it's having difficulties cutting it, it can use up to 600 watts.
we were just running it idle there. And at the moment we are getting 100 watts coming in through the solar panels. So yeah, it's doing well. Those 200 watts of solar panels really does do a difference. It is a bit hard to get them all to point directly towards the sun at the same time, but yeah, it's a very nice big panel. Okay, is it gonna power a server? I think it will, but yeah, who knows? So it should it? Have I powered it on? Boom, 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 boom. Do I need to? I probably do. Oops. Oh, and we can see how much this server uses when it's not doing anything. Oh, yeah. Now it's blinking. And oh, come on. Yeah, another thing, the display goes out too quickly. So, okay, 16 watts. So I think we can power it on. And it is also powering the monitor over here. So it might not look like it, but it's powering everything here. 150 watts at the moment, booting. I actually had a disc that I was going to be testing. This one. So yeah, I'll just for another day. But it passed the server, and with 700 watt hours, it should be able to power this server for a good 4 or 5 hours. If it uses 150-ish watts. So awesome. Here's another setup for you. If you, like me, have an electric bicycle, well, you can charge the electric bicycle with the solar panels and the power station and kind of get a free ride. So yeah, this is pretty awesome. It's a bit overcast right now, but we do still see 30 watts coming in. So would I recommend this? Yeah, I'm a little bit biased here because I was sent this for free. So you have to do your own research, but with the current power prices, I would definitely recommend getting something like this. And there's nothing wrong with this one. It has run everything that I have. Well, the refrigerator it wasn't happy about, but everything else it has been able to run. So it's a very good option to have some removable power, and it will also go a very long way to learn someone else what power is. You know your mom, if you tell her that it uses 200 watts or 2000 watts, she doesn't understand what that is. But if she can take a box like this and it will show her how much wattage this device uses, and also how long you can use this device when it's using this amount, it's a very good learning curve if someone needs to learn about electricity and power usage. So in that regard, it's perfect. As this is a sponsored video, I will be sure to leave the links in the description. Maybe there's a coupon code, maybe there's not a coupon code. I haven't figured that out yet, but there's definitely an affiliate link so that you can go and check out the prices of this. I think that I saw that the power station itself was about just under $800 US or European euros. It's about the same, but I've actually not checked what the solar panels cost. The solar panels are really high quality. I really like the fabric on them. The other solar panels that I reviewed on another power station, they had like USB connectors in there, so you could power something directly off of the solar panels. Missing that on this one. But other than that, the solar panels are really great. They're kind of heavy, but they're also very powerful. 200 watts. I have though only seen about 160 watts coming out of them, but that could very well be that we don't have perfect sun here. If you have messed around with solar panels, you will probably know that getting the rated power out of them is rather difficult.
I do very much recommend getting a power station. If it should be this one, I'll let that be up to you, but do go and check it out, and you can sort out the pluses and the minuses. So thank you very much for watching my videos. Do subscribe to my channel so you can see me again, and have a really nice day. Bye bye.